Hey, good morning to everybody. Happy Sunday. It's Daryl here. It is bright and freaking early, man. It's 5 a.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. Let me just give you a heads up, first of all. I just got back from a 1 hour, 3 or 4 mile walk I do every day around town here. And it's a wet, gloomy day, so I'm still a little wet from my walk. I did a lot of thinking on my walk. I'm gonna say, let me fill you in here. This has to do with Donald Trump. Trump supporters and being single and whether or not I would date a Trump supporter. All right, let me give you a little background. Those of you, if you watch my channel, you probably know my last girlfriend was a Trump supporter, and it caused a lot of friction. Her and her whole family were Trump supporters. I am a liberal, not a Trump supporter, and it caused a lot of friction in between us. And we ended up breaking up, moving apart from each other. We lived together. We still dated. She ended up passing away from COVID. Kind of ironically, she went along with all that, not wearing a mask and not getting vaccinated, that the Republicans, that the conservatives were talking about. And it ended up costing her life. She ended up passing away from COVID because she didn't get vaccinated, which is not what this video is about, but it kind of makes my point. Okay, so I'm single. I've been single for the last 2.5 years, and I am fearful. I really am, because it's starting to look like there was just a poll out yesterday, and I know we shouldn't listen to polls, but I think it was New York Times poll that gave Trump 4 points over Biden. And this is like a horror show. This is like it's like I'm living a nightmare that this guy could possibly go back to the office of the president. The thing that scares me is, the thing I can't believe is that people would still vote for him. I mean, put aside all the stuff he said and did and lied about during his 4 years as president. There's so many things, but the biggest thing is January 6th, that this man actually tried to overthrow the government, tried to overthrow our election system. It's been 4 years now, and there's been absolutely zero proof. And the thought of actually putting somebody like this back into the White House just blows my mind. And the phone call to Raffensperger in Georgia, Secretary of State, where Trump asked him to find 7,000 votes. And it just blows my mind that people could actually want to vote for this guy again. And his predilection for revenge, those are the main things. So to me, it's really not about politics. My view is, I'm still dating. I'm 58 years old. I'm single. There's women I'm interested in that I haven't asked out yet. And that's kind of what this video is about. And the bottom line is, I can't respect. I can't have respect for anyone, man or woman, that would vote for this man, Donald Trump, to vote for him again after January 6th, after everything that's happened, to put him back in the White House. I just can't. I do not have respect for anybody that could do that, could overlook or for whatever reason vote for this guy. And that especially goes for somebody who I might date. Okay, there's one woman on my Facebook page, and I've known her since high school. She is gorgeous. She's just my type, with long dark hair, gorgeous. And I remember 30 years ago flirting with her back in high school. I would have been going out with somebody, so there wasn't an opportunity for us to date, but I always felt like there was an attraction there. There was always some flirting, but we never dated. Okay, so she's on my Facebook page now, and it looks like she's single, and I'm dying to ask her out. Here's the thing, though. I occasionally, from time to time, she doesn't post very much political at all, but when she does, it's Trump supporter stuff. And after today's post, I pretty much have to, I pretty much did away with any possibility of asking her out because I commented on her post. Her post was, the rich keep getting richer, and the lazy people keep getting money, which leaves us people in the middle class, out of luck. Something along those lines. And here's the thing. And then I looked at the comments, and all the comments were all for putting Donald Trump back in office. And here's the thing. If she's talking about rich getting richer, what do they think Donald Trump is? Is he not a billionaire? How do they not see him And so I put a comment. I actually commented. I usually wouldn't, but I commented. I said, I agree. And then I said, Donald Trump is both lazy and rich. So I kind of, now I'm expecting to get a lot of flack because all the commenters were for Trump. And I kind of was a wise ass in the comments. And I went on. I couldn't stop there. I put a comment in my Facebook page about how people that label other people as lazy is a turnoff for me. It's something I don't do. I don't think it's any of my business. I don't know what somebody does 24 hours a day. Who am I to? It's just something I wouldn't do. I would never label somebody else as lazy. It's none of my business. I don't know what this person does 24 hours a day. I don't know if they have mental. Who am I to judge their work ethic? And I put in my Facebook, I'll probably use this both posts, hers and mine. I'll use them for the thumbnail so you can see. Who am I to judge somebody else? And, then it's always the argument on the right that, well, my tax dollars go for these lazy people, so it is my business. And the only thing I can say to that is I have no problem with my tax dollars going for people that are less fortunate than me. And I don't believe that I have the knowledge or the information to judge who those people are. I think that should be left up to doctors, work coaches, employment advisors. It's not up to me to say, hey, you're lazy, you don't deserve that. It's none of my freaking business. It's not, that would be hypocritical and judgmental. And it's a turn off when I see other people doing that. I don't mind I got bigger things to worry about than, a couple of my tax dollars going just to this person or that person. Who am I to judge? So that's where we are this morning. So I kind of blew any chance of asking this woman out, if there really wasn't any. Because like I said, the bottom line is I just can't respect somebody that would vote to put him back into the White House. I just, and I can't date somebody who I don't have respect for. I mean, and I think I'm old enough to not look through rose-colored glasses and try to pretend that this situation is anything else. There's just no future for me in a Trump, a MAGA Trump voter. That's the bottom line, and it's because I just can't respect somebody that's so judgmental and just that I just couldn't. I can't. I have no respect for the MAGA Trump voters. Bottom line. Let me know what you think. I'll be back later with another video. You guys have a good Sunday.